Okay, hi everybody, I'm back. It's been about an hour and about 15 minutes since I put the smoke butt on, and it's just boiling over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I have to light those. I'm going to put our cabbage on. I'm not going to put the potatoes on quite yet because they take 25 minutes and still 45 minutes. So I'm just going to put the cabbage, or the sauerkraut on, and I'm going to keep it on low. The potatoes take 25 minutes, so I'll put them on probably in about 10 to 15 minutes, and then they should be ready by 7 o'clock. The cabbage, or the sauerkraut, just needs to heat all the way through, and that takes maybe about 20 minutes. At this time, I still haven't done the sweet corn yet because that only takes 6 minutes. So about a half an hour, I'll start preparing that. And that's pretty much all there is to doing this meal. There's not a whole lot you need to do other than just patiently let everything boil. Now, when you're serving potatoes with the smoke butt, you're not going to make them like mashed potatoes. You certainly can if that's what you want. What I remember growing up as a kid was having boiled potatoes with butter on top of that. So that's what I'm going to do for tonight. And see what transpires from there. I'm just getting my dog's dinner ready. And I'm just going to put that in there for a little bit. As for when the smoke butt is done, what you're going to do is you're going to take it and put it on a carving board, and you're just going to carve it. Since this is singular, or round, since it's an oval, you're just going to slice it and make slices with it. It should cut very easy. You can do it one of two ways. You can hand carve it, or you can do it with the electric knife. I may do it with the electric knife just so we have nice pieces of meat and keep them uniformed. You don't need to salt and pepper really the smoke butt because it's got a lot of salt already that was in it when it was in the smokehouse. Potatoes add a little bit of salt to them when they start boiling, and the sauerkraut you don't need to really salt that. So that basically is tonight's dinner. I'll show you the final product in about 45 minutes when it's done. I did have a couple of new developments with the garden, and I'm trying to keep these channels separate from one another, but exciting news is my pickles are starting to vine out now, and I have a couple of new tomatoes that are growing on the tomato plants. So everything has been watered in the backyard, including I'm watering the grass right now. It's still 90 degrees here. Even though it's approaching 6:30, it's still very hot here. So I'm only watering things that have no sunlight, which my garden does not have any sunlight, so it could take the water. So that was just a quick garden update. I'll do a full video sometime next week, separate from my cooking videos. So what else is going on for this weekend? Well, tomorrow I am not going to be cooking at all. We're going to be having leftovers. Monday is going to be a really great day for you guys to start learning some of my Italian recipes. I'm going to make mostaccioli on Monday. I have all of the ingredients I need with the exception of some parsley, which I am growing, but it hasn't gotten to the point where I can actually harvest my parsley. It's still too small. So I'll probably run to the grocery store and just get some flat parsley to cut up and put into the mostaccioli. And I'm going to show you step-by-step directions on how to do a mostaccioli. It's really, really quick. It's something simple. Doesn't take too long. And Monday is going to be a cooler day. It's only going to be in the 70s, so I certainly can have the oven on for that. So stay tuned for that. And that's about it. I will be back when this is done to show you the final product. Okay, I'm back. Everything is pretty much done. I've got about 4 minutes for the potatoes and about 4 minutes for the corn. And then we're going to be eating. I'm going to pull the smoked butt out in a couple of minutes, and I'm just going to let it and slice it. And that's pretty much the dinner tonight. I'll show you the final product in a few minutes. You definitely want to serve this hot, so everything is pretty much getting done. And make sure periodically when you're making sauerkraut that you give your sauerkraut a stir every now and then. And it's definitely hot. As a matter of fact, I turned it down to a simmer because you really don't need it to boil all that long because it heats quite quickly through. You give me 3 minutes, Edward, and I'll get you your food. I'm talking to my little chihuahua who's hungry. It's 7 o'clock, and he usually eats a little bit earlier, but because it's so hot, he didn't come down until a couple of minutes ago, and I already started the corn and have to heat his food up for him to eat. So, I'm going to stop this for a few minutes. I'll be back as soon as everything is done. Okay, I'm back to show you the final product. That's the smoked butt. This is what the smoked butt looks like in its little casing. The potatoes are done, the sauerkraut's done, and the corn's done. So, we're going to eat. This concludes the smoked butt with sauerkraut and potato series. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you on the next Cooking with Joel video.